Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Polygon also climbing higher at the moment in line with expectations here. We also, similar to Quant, completed here an impulsive wave structure already in yellow, but this was only part of the red wave structure. So from the low, where we touched perfectly the 88.7% fib level and had basically over 2 months to accumulate in this yellow reversal area, by the way, someone asked me what happens if we go below this yellow area again. Well, if we go below this yellow area again, then the yellow, then the bullish scenario is of course not working out, but we'll probably know that before we drop out of the yellow area. There are imminently some levels that Polygon ideally holds. One of these levels is, for example, the 63-cent level. So if we get back into this area now, the bullish scenario will probably not work out. At the moment, I give the bullish scenario a 60 to 65% probability, but yeah, nothing is invalidated yet. So we can still make lower lows here also with Polygon MATIC, even though the bullish scenario is much further ahead, compared to, for example, Bitcoin. But of course, if we make a lower low here, then we will drop even further. And to be honest, I haven't looked at lower price levels than 31 cents. This was sort of the worst case, the 88.7% fib level that I already mentioned, this area in January. So this was the reversal area of the larger correction. I think it worked out pretty well. Anyone who bought in this reversal area and set any buy orders or whatever is now massively in profit. We had more than 2 months time to buy in here. In any point, even when you bought here at the wave A high, you are in profit. So I don't. There are obviously various possibilities, but I'm not going to look into the an even worse case, until we see it coming. So at the moment, the focus needs to be on higher, because we are not yet losing any key support here. We are doing well. Now, from the low, then we moved up in red here, the wave count in a 1-2, completed up here the wave 3 that was at around $1. We came down in a wave 4. And we're now moving up in a wave 5 in red. Now, within this wave count in red, we had the wave 3 was extended. The red wave 3 that ended here around $1 was extended. And we had a sub-wave count in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. So an impulsive wave pattern, an extended one. So shows very bullish. And after we then completed this yellow wave count in 5 waves, we came down in a red wave 4. I think this is what's working out now. We came down in a red wave 4. There's another scenario as well, but it doesn't really matter at the moment because they're both overlapping. So again, we came down here and we could count, I don't want to confuse people, but there was another count as well, which would also be bullish, where we also came into this green reversal area. You can see here that I mentioned it's between 82 and 88 cents. So we reversed out of it already. And then there was this other scenario with the wave 4 in red. Now that was reached as well, the wave count or the target. And therefore, at the moment, we can't distinguish these two scenarios. They are basically doing the same thing. Therefore, it doesn't really matter. And my view is that we completed already wave 4 here, possibly. I cannot currently rule out that we will come once more into this yellow area. So you need to be aware, because what is happening here at the moment, it could be a leading diagonal in a wave 5. So the first wave of the 5th wave here in red. Okay. Could be a leading diagonal due to these overlaps, or it could be a corrective wave up where we will come down once more in a wave 4, sorry. So it is not entirely clear yet. So just to show you what could happen here, we could see all of this as just an A wave, this a B, and then we come down once more in a C. So be prepared for that. As long as we don't lose the 75-cent level, that is all good, and we are in the current scenario. So don't be surprised if we suddenly lose the 84-cent level. If you lose 84, you can come down to 75. But I would still expect the reversal in here. At the moment, this is not clearly an impulsive wave structure, but it could be a leading diagonal of a wave 5, which would also be an impulse wave, which would also push higher. And even that would then be corrected in a wave 2. So let's say, all right, we've got here maybe the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete. That maybe this was a wave 1, and we're now coming down in a wave 2. If we make a higher low, that would be a good indication that this was a leading diagonal. If we, however, come down impulsively, that's another indication. If we come down in an impulse and then lose that wave Y low at 84 cents, 85, good indication that we're also coming down to possibly all the way down to 75 cents. But again, it wouldn't change anything in the higher level scenario. Wave 5 still stands up here, where we would need to make a higher high, higher than $1.02. That would be the ideal scenario. What happens if we go below 75 cents? Well, I would rather say the 73 cent level, 72 cent level is relevant for the bearish scenario. So in the bullish one, we should not drop lower than 75. I mean, you can stretch it to 72, but if we drop below 72 cents, I think we have to assume that this wave count is not correct, that indeed we already completed the overall impulsive wave structure up here. I don't currently believe that. Yeah, that means at around $1 or $1.02 we were, that overall impulse is done, and we're now coming down already in a larger correction, like an A, B, C correction. Then we would assume all of this was already the larger wave 1, which I currently assume will only finish up here. Okay, that this was already finished, but I currently expect it up here. Yeah, I don't see it that way. But if we drop below this 72 cent level, this would be my first point of call, my first scenario that I would then point out, where we would then be able to accumulate at a lower price level again, and we might come down to 60 cents, maybe 63, something like that. Hopefully we hold that in a bullish scenario, and we would then start in a wave 3 to the upside, but only if we go below 72 cents. For now I focus on higher, and I think that wave 1 will only finish here, and after this wave 1 then we will see this larger ABC correction. That correction will come anyway. The question is just when does it come, and I think it will come after another larger push to the upside where we hit wave 5 targets around ideally $1.30, $1.30. I would expect it sort of in that region. Okay, that's currently my view about Polygon MATIC. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.